My wife had me locked in a psych ward so she could take everything, so I took it all back. I woke up in a hospital bed with fluorescent lights burning my eyes. A nurse was standing over me. You're in a psychiatric facility. Your wife brought you in after you passed out at dinner. We found a note in your pocket saying you wanted to end your life. My heart started racing. I never wrote that note. She tilted her head with that look people give when they've already decided you're crazy. When my wife came to visit, she stood in the doorway with a little smile on her face. Where are the kids? She examined her nails. Somewhere you can't hurt them anymore. Get comfortable. You're going to be here for a while. 5 days of locked doors and doctors nodding at me like I was already gone. The note and your prescription history tell us everything we need to know. I never took a single pill in my life. They let me make one phone call. My brother picked up and his voice was barely above a whisper. She already went to court. She had a lawyer lined up and everything. She got emergency custody. My hands started shaking. Then he went quiet for a long moment. There's something else. Some guy named Wade moved into your house. Mom says they've been together for months. It hit me all at once. This wasn't just about custody. She wanted me erased so she could start over with him. The day I got released, I drove straight home and knocked on my own front door like a stranger. Wade answered wearing my bathrobe with a coffee mug in his hand. He looked me up and down and laughed. So you're the crazy husband. You look even more pathetic than she described. Then he leaned against my door frame like he owned the place. Court says no contact, so you should leave before I call the cops. From inside the house, I heard my daughter. Who's at the door? He yelled back. Nobody important, and shut it in my face. I could still smell her strawberry shampoo through the crack before the door closed. I wanted to break down right there, but instead I got back in my car and called a lawyer before I even left the street. She warned me these cases almost never go the father's way, but I told her I didn't care, and I would do whatever it takes. Her handwriting expert found the note was written left-handed. I'm right-handed. My wife is left-handed. Then pharmacy footage showed my wife picking up pills in my name for months using my insurance card. My own mother refused to believe any of it. Your wife warned us you would try to twist things. She said you've been unstable for years. Once we had enough evidence, my lawyer filed for an emergency hearing. The night before, my wife called and I could hear her smiling through the phone. I've already told the kids you're sick in the head. They're scared of you now. They don't even want to see you anymore. Drop the case. You've already lost. I'll see you in court. My wife walks into the courtroom wearing all black and clutching tissues like she's the grieving widow. She sees me and waves her fingers with a little smirk. My lawyer stands. Your Honor, we have pharmacy surveillance footage. The screen flickers on, and there's my wife handing the pharmacist my insurance card. Someone in the gallery whispers, "Oh my God." My wife's smirk vanishes. She tugs her lawyer's sleeve. Do something. He shakes his head. Bank statements showing $30,000 spent while my client was institutionalized, and a toxicology report from the night of admission. Sedatives in his system. The same sedatives she picked up in his name. My wife shoves her lawyer so hard he stumbles and jumps to her feet. I had to do it because you were going to take everything from me in the divorce. The judge slams his gavel. I gave up my whole life for you and you owed me this. I deserve that money and I deserve those kids. 2 officers move toward her, but she points at my face and screams, "You were never supposed to wake up. You were supposed to stay asleep forever." The whole room gasps. One officer grabs her arm. The judge doesn't hesitate. Full custody to me. Criminal charges for fraud and attempted poisoning. I watch them twist her arms behind her back and click the handcuffs on. She looks at me with tears running down her cheeks. "You ruined my life." I look her right in the eyes. "No, you ruined yours." They drag her out, still screaming my name. My wife got 3 years. When I picked up my kids, my daughter ran into my arms and whispered, "I knew mommy was lying."